All right, my friends, here we go. Let's figure out how we can simplify rational complex numbers and convert them and write them into standard Cartesian form. So, let's look at letter A. Let's look at letter A, and we're going to multiply by the complex conjugate. As the notes say in the top right, top left of the screen, to find the complex conjugate, you simply flip the sign of the imaginary part. So, for example, if you had 2 plus 3i, it would become 2 minus 3i. So if we look at A, which is there in green, the denominator is 1 minus I, so we're going to multiply top and bottom by 1 plus I. And I'd like to be very careful about how we do this and make sure we do this right. So the numerator is a little complicated, so I'm actually going to start with the denominator first, and we're going to multiply those two denominators. And I'd like to point out to you that they are the same except for the sign in the middle. And we've seen a pattern like this before. Perhaps you remember, my friend, A plus B times A minus B. And you learned that in that pattern, that product equals A squared minus B squared, didn't you? And so in this case, it's not A and B, it's 1 and I. So actually, we're going to get 1 squared minus I squared. And so what does that become? Well, again, I'm just going to stick with the denominator here. 1 squared is 1 minus I squared. Well, that's negative 1. Because remember, I squared is negative 1. And so that's simply going to be 1 plus 1, which is 2. How about that? So our denominator is 2. Now let's do the numerator. Oop, that's too far. So here we have 3 plus 5i times 1 plus I. And I'm just going to do a simple area model. And so that's going to be 3 plus 5i and 1 minus I. So here 3 times 1 is 3. 5i times 1 is 5i. 3 times negative I is negative 3i. And 5i times minus I is minus 5i squared. Minus 5i squared. Why did I not write it in the box? Because I want to simplify that first. This is minus 5 times minus 1. And that is actually positive 5.
Why is it negative?
Which part?
I.
Which I? On which one? Where are you talking about?
The top part.
The top part?
From the area model.
It is. It's positive. 3 plus 5a.
The negative I. Go on the side.
You make a good point. You make an excellent point. We multiplied by 1 plus I. I was thinking about the denominator. So this makes this right here 3i. And everything else is good, yes? So that means that the denominator is 5i squared, which is like this, which makes this negative 5. Excellent. Okay. Glad. Never mind. Okay, moving on. So this simplifies then to, so we basically here have 3 plus 5i plus 3i minus 5. And so that's going to give us 8. Oop, not 8. It's minus 5. That's going to give us minus 2 plus 8i. So that's going to give us minus 2 plus 8i. And if we divide by 2, we get our answer. And our answer is going to be minus 1 plus 4i. Is it time already? Wow. Well, I hope that was helpful to you. It's not due tomorrow. We can have another day. So thank you, everyone. Hopefully that helps. See you next time.